Happy birthday to me. We're opening White Flare today. I don't know how I'm rhyming this song. Editing Max, start the intro. Alright, everyone. Well, I told all of you if you hit the like goal, I would open White Flare Deluxe box. And here we are, but first and foremost, if you're... Please stand by. For those of you that are confused by the intro, at the time of this recording, it is Tuesday, July 1st. And it is also my birthday today, so... I figured, why not? Let's record an opening on my birthday. Let's get some birthday luck here. Here, obviously this video will not be posted until Sunday, because I make Pokemon content and upload it every Sunday at 12 PM EST, so we're not going to change that. But at the time of this recording, it is my birthday. So we are gonna go for some birthday luck with some White Flare. Now, the Black Bolt opening was actually pretty good. Also, if you're wondering why I'm Team Rocket today, it's my birthday. I wanted to record a Team Rocket. We don't ask questions. Editing Mac is asking questions right now. It's fine. It's fine. But without further ado, let's just get this open. Okay. This time we're gonna pay attention to the arrow. Unlike the Black Bolt opening where I couldn't rip it to save my life. Why is this so difficult to open? Alright, so... once again, for those of you who are unfamiliar with these deluxe boxes, they thick. Each deluxe pack has 35 cards in them with a guaranteed art rare or higher. Now, the big chase in this one is going to be the Reshiram SIR, the Monochrome Reshiram, and... can we get Meloetta in this one? No, we get Hydreigon in this one. I want the Hydreigon. But let's do this absolute banger and get some birthday luck with some White Flare. So without further ado, let's just dive right in and fix the camera. Editing Mac has probably already played the Squirtle saxophone music. But let's just dive right in. Once again, I don't do a pack trick on these because there's just, you know, so much here. So, we've got Trubbish, Dino, Scraggy, Ferroseed, Boldor, Frillish, Mienfoo, Vanillish, Dewott, Ducklet, Herdier, Blitzel, Tepig. Oh, the Embar. We want the Embar art rare. We want the Embar. Shelmet, Pansear, the art rare of Zora. I have a habit of pulling art rares of Zora. I have a very big habit of pulling art rares of Zora. Pokeball Oshawott, Pokeball Mienfoo, Pokeball Harlequin, I think it's called? Editing Mac, correct me? That is a Master Ball Vanillite, Terrakion, Emboar, Gothitelle, Archeops, and Hydreigon EX. Then we get Harlequin, Sharon, Steltlin, Stunfisk, Ferrothorn, Galvantula, Garbodor, Gigalith, or as you all may know him as, Excavator, Simisear, and Sock. So we start off with the art rare of Zora. And honestly, if I had the time and the patience, I'd pull out the N Zora and the other art rare of Zora I have pulled live on this channel. But like, I just have a habit, like, and it's a beautiful art rare. It is an absolute beautiful art rare. I'm actually really happy I pulled this. This one's gonna stay in the collection. But like, look at that. Oh, that makes me happy. Like, I'm happy this is the first art rare I pulled of White Flare. And let's get the Hydreigon sleeved up. Alright, let's move on to pack number 2. And again, at 35 cards per pack. Why are you being a struggle? Don't you know this old man's old today? Alright, let's not hesitate any longer. We've got Zora, Purloin, Zweilous, Gothorita, whatever Arcan's fossil is, Yamask, Roggenrola, Basculin, Patrat, Rufflet, Urshirat, Swadloon, Sawaddle, Pignite, Cottony, the art rare of Frillish, Pokeball rare, Gothita, Pokeball rare Emboar. I'm actually hyped about that. That actually looks really nice. Pokeball rare Stoutland, Pokeball rare Sawsbuck, Zoroark, Tornadus, Cofferegus, and Reshiram EX and Whimsicott.
Vegeta, yes!
Followed by whatever this triple energy is. Energy Retrieval, Watchog, Swoobat, Liepard, Durant, Scrafty, Lavani, Arcan, and Heatmore. So we got an art rare of Frillish, a full art Whimsicott, and a Reshiram EX. So let's see what else we have. So there's our Reshi. There's our Frillish art rare. And I have to say, like, I finally have looked at all the art rares and the SIRs in this set, and there's just so much beautiful artwork. I cannot wait to crack open my English Pokemon Center ETBs when the time comes, because they all just look so nice. And you know, I'm not even mad about the full art Whimsicott. Like, I love how both my full arts from this have been grass Pokemon, because if you remember in Black Bull, I pulled the full art Superior. But like, again, it's not a bad looking full art. Like, I'm not upset about this. Alright, let's move the pile over quick, because again, 35 cards a pack, they get a little bit crazy. Why? Pull tab? Not even the pull tabs are working! Oh, it actually kind of works. Whoops! Alright, so we get Clink, Dino, Scraggy, Clang, Woobat, Gothita, Frillish, Vanillish, Vanillite, Ducklet, Lillipup, Deerling, Tepig, Joltik, Shelmet, Roggenrola art rare. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually super hyped about that. Clink, Frillish for Pokeball rares, Watchog, Blitzel, Samurott, Virizion, Terrakion, and Buffalon EX and Keldeo EX. We got 2 EXs in that set? Nani? We could do that? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a double EX pack with Buffalon and Keldeo. Then we get Hilda. Whatever that is. Braviary, Zebstrika, Sigilyph, my boy! If you know, you know. Quad Sigilyph for life. Druddigan, Mienshao, Sawsbuck, Excavator, and Vanilluxe. I pulled 2 EXs in the same pack? What? What? We got Buffalon EX, and if you know, you know. Look how they massacred my boy.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Okay, there's another C, yeah. The Keldeo EX, which I pulled, that was weird. I'm not complaining, but that was definitely, that was weird. That was strange. And we got our Keldeo. And then we got our Rug and Roller Art Rare, and it just looks really nice. Like, I'm not upset about this at all. Not even, like, there's no reason this should be one of my favorite art rares in this set right now, but it is. But, alright, it is time to do some last pack birthday magic for the final pack of our White Flare Deluxe box opening. So let's see if we can pull something crazy. Let's see if we can get a monochrome. Because that would be the perfect way to top this off. Or a God Pack. I'll take a God Pack. God Pack or monochrome, please. But without further ado, we have Ferroseed, Purloin, Trubbish, Mienfoo, Boldor, Arkan's Fossil, Yamask, Basculin, Patrat, Rufflet, Do What, Blitzel, Sawaddle, and Pansear. Cottony, and the art rare of Deerling. Look at it. It's just so peaceful. It's just a little baby.
It's just a baby.
Then we got Pokeball Dino, Pokeball Simisear, Pokeball Deerling to go with our actual art rare of Deerling. Pokeball Arkin. We have Klinklang. We have Gothitelle. We have Zoroark. We have Archeops. And our EX is Jaleficent, followed by Tool Scrapper, Sharon, Stoutland, Stunfisk, Ferrothorn, Swoobat, Excelgor, Sock, oh god, I dropped the card, Mienshao, and Swanna. And I also realized I shuffled in my EXs with these. Professional, I tell you. Professional. But we got our Jaleficent EX. Because, you know, just gonna get this out of my system now. Because who doesn't love item lock in the Pokemon TCG? Comment section down below if you remember Seismitoad. Comment down below if you remember Seismitoad EX. And then, our last but certainly not least, like, it's just a little baby. Look at the little deerling. It's so adorable. All Alright, chat, I'm gonna quickly just get everything set up for our run-through. Alright, let's do our run-through. So for our EXs, we got Jaleficent EX, Keldeo EX, Buffalon EX, Reshiram EX, Hydreigon EX, followed by the full art of Whimsicott EX. And then our 4 art rares of Deerling, Roggenrola, Frillish, and our boy Zora. So that'll do it for our White Flare opening. And you know what? Considering I've opened both Black Bolt and White Flare, obviously I'm a bigger Zekrom fan than Reshiram. But I am not upset with either of our openings for this set. I may look into getting regular booster boxes of Black Bolt and White Flare. I might not, considering the English release drops on July 18th. So we'll kind of play it by ear. I mean, I just want to open up a bunch of Black Bolt and White Flare. Let's be realistic here. I may just go after what is easily available to me. Or I might not. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But you know, honestly, like, this being the first card I pulled, as again, like, I'm opening this on my actual birthday, I cannot complain about pulling a Zora again. I cannot complain. But with that being said, everyone, I try to bring you Pokemon card opening content every Sunday at 12 p.m. EST. But, as always, this is Maximus Prime rolling out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Now editing Mac as promised. There's your Reshiram.